Greetings everybody, and welcome back to Ingenarius Cuborum, my Let's Play of Minecraft featuring the Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack. At the end of last episode, I had managed to obtain more than a few blaze rods. I had also managed to craft some of these liquid ducts, and I had stated off camera that I was going to reorganize the area around this lava tank to allow for a more automated use of the lava. Well, I think it's time to actually automate its use. Alright, as you can see, I've got the line hooked up directly to the igneous extruder by putting a redstone torch there, and I also needed a crescent hammer, which let me show you the recipe. And the recipe for that is a Y of iron, 3 iron, with a silver in the middle. And I had to right-click on these here to ensure that they were pointing out, that's say away from this multi-tank. That said, I do need to follow suit over here to fill my 2 combustion engines. And now that I've got some power going into this combustion engine, I can go ahead and turn it on and start the process of pulverizing the blaze rods. Now, there is a vanilla recipe that allows me to make, to turn one of these blaze rods into 2, whatchamacallums, blaze powder. If I put it in the pulverizer, I get 4 per, which is quite a bit better. I suppose if I had a mace raider from Industrial Craft, it would be even more effective. I think it's 5 per if you put it in Industrial Craft mace raider, but that's not really a luxury I have at the moment. Alright? As you can see, my igneous extruder is, well, ooh. Let me have a look here. Alright? So you can see that's going to throw the cobblestone out. There we go. Okay. Well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it will do for now. And I can actually start that engine up as well. Alright, so you can see I'm getting some blaze rods being turned into blaze powder. Now, I did say I needed some of this blaze powder to make the blast furnace. So let me actually go ahead and start the process of making that. And I'm also going to check, because there's one other component that I need to actually make steel. I need the blast furnace, obviously. But in order to actually make steel in the blast furnace, I need iron and coal coke. I believe it does have to be coal coke in the blast furnace to smelt iron into steel. Now, how do I get coal coke? There's really only one way in the game to get it, and it involves me building something that I managed to avoid building 6 episodes ago, but I can put it off no longer. Alright? I'll go ahead and put the blaze powder and the slime ball in there, and I get the magma cream. I'll also go ahead and grab myself some of these nether brick. Alright. And I can also grab some soul sand. Alright, and it looks like I've managed to flip the recipe around. I've been known to do that sometimes. Let me think. 3x4x3. 64. Then 68 will actually make me 2 blast furnaces. Which, let me think. The blast furnace is a 3x3x4 multi-block. I think I'm going to go ahead and set it up here for the time being, and then over here. Alright? Yeah. So I've got this multi-block right here. There we go. 1 blast furnace. And as soon as I finish this multi-block structure, this is going to be my 2nd blast furnace. Et voila! that exactly ran me out of coke oven bricks. Now, the other thing I need to check, let me see here. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of my, well, 2 stacks and 2 of sand anyway up in there. Then I'm going to check to see what I have for bricks. Do I have any bricks? It looks like I do not. I need a stack 40 of bricks. So I'm going to go ahead and run downstairs. And it looks like I've got a bit of processing to do, so once I have my bricks, I shall return. And I'm back, and I've got my bricks. Let me go ahead and put my bricks in my project table. And that's going to give me 26 of these coke oven bricks. Now, the blast furnaces were 3 by 3 by 4 hollow. The coke oven is 3 by 3 hollow. Now, before I can actually use the blast furnaces, I need some coal coke. In order to get the coal coke, I need... Okay, good. I do have at least a stack of coal, which is good. Alright. So I'm going to go put in the coke oven. It's going to start up, and it does take about a minute or so for it to actually produce the coal coke. That said, I do have iron. I wanted iron, not tin. So I'm going to go and put the iron in this blast furnace here. It's going to take about a minute for that coke oven to finish processing. I'm trying to think, what should I be doing in the meantime? I got a thought. Tin. See, what can I make with a tin here? If I do that, it's 12 of those cans. Like so. Yeah, I can make some cans. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab 21 tin ingots and just craft more cans. Yeah. 96 cans will do the job. The coke oven will only hold about 64 buckets of creosote oil. That's actually a byproduct of the coke production. 1 piece of coal gives you 1 piece of coal coke and 1/2 bucket of creosote oil. I've got both my engines down there turned off. Mobs are off at the moment. I wouldn't really want to turn them on anyway. Besides, even if I did, going to the nether is going to unload, I think, this part of the overworld, which means that that coke oven is going to stop running. You know what? I'm going to go off camera until more of that coal coke is done, and then I'll start the process of actually smelting the steel. Alright. I have literally been AFK for long enough to get my 2 stacks of coal coke. The only thing I've done is put these cans in here, and then add the second stack of coal once the first stack of coal coke was done. Also, I went ahead and put a stack of iron ingots into each of these blast furnaces, and now I'm going to put a stack of coal coke into each of the blast furnaces. Let me think. There are other things I need to do. I'm trying to think. I don't know what mod it is that gives me that rubber. It's not industrial craft, obviously. But there are 2 big things that I would like to make before the end of this episode. Now that I'm going to have a good bit of steel being made, I think once those 2 blast furnaces are done, and it will not be at all quick, I should end up with 2 stacks of steel. But for right now, let me think. I've got my rubber on me, which I can then turn into industrial craft rubber, which will be okay. There we go. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh. Could be worse. Anyway, let's see here. So I've got my powered furnace. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn this one back on. I'm also going to go ahead and turn my pulverizer back on while I'm down here. Both of these machines will take a while. I'm going to go ahead and throw in one. I can throw in another iron ore there, can't I? Yeah. Alright. Let's see. So I'm getting 3 of these rubber bars. Wait a minute. Let me check something. Ah, okay. So it's not that it turns it into industrial craft rubber, but the rubber bars can be used in place of industrial craft rubber. Okay, that confused me a little bit. Alright. Anyway, let me think. Do I need another 6? I probably will, won't I? So I'm just going to go ahead and stay down here and monitor everything. See, where are we at in terms of our lava? Wow. Must have fit into a pretty good sized pool of lava down there, because even with all the lava I've been using, this tank is still full. Yeah. And in fact, yeah, this barrel here is completely full, and the relay is actually in the process of filling up. But yeah. See, the pulverizer is pulverizing. Throw in a few more ores. There we go. 12 rubber bars. Now I'm going to go ahead and head upstairs. If I'm quick enough about this, and I should be. Now I am going to double... Well, yeah, I'll double check the recipe. And yes, that will give you a hint as to what I'm planning on making. Okay, electronic circuit, RE battery. Alright. And it should be the same for the other device I'm looking to make. Ooh. Oh well. 12 won't be enough for now, but I'm going to need a couple of refined iron anyway, so might as well just head up. Yeah, I know, not a short ride. But then again, you know, faster than almost any other way I've got available to me. Certainly the fastest way up, if not necessarily the fastest way down. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some cables. Now what I can do is take some tin, cable on top, redstone, and then tin to the sides. Gives me RE batteries. Now that is one of the components that I need. Let me think. Alright, and I'm very soon going to have enough steel to pull them off. See, that's 5 there. So that's a total of 10 steel, which means that I can make both of these devices probably within the next few minutes, I think. So just make my way back down the elevator. Nether portal, which I do still technically have a use for that nether portal, but I won't for that much longer, I don't think. At some point I might dismantle that, but that's going to be an off-camera project. In the meantime, past my temporary tree farm, I've got some ideas for how I'm going to do a more permanent tree farm, but I'm going to need more land in my sky base, and thankfully, a barrel full of smooth stone should be more than enough. Alright. Let's see, where are we there? Yeah, so let's go ahead and fill up top up the pulverizer. Alright, gonna go ahead, grab 6 of the rubber bars. It's gonna take a little bit for the iron ingots to smelt. Pulverizer's doing good. How are we on heat? We should be fine. Yeah. Actually, I think the engines are still warming up a bit, aren't they? Alright. So as soon as that goes, I should have both of my refined iron. And then it will start back smelting the rubber. Which is okay. Now, I need to get back up to my sky base. Which is about a 25 second trip if I had to guess. Maybe even 30 seconds each way. I'd like to think there's a faster way, but not really available to me. Although, what's the recipe for the link modifier? There isn't one? Well, that's disconcerting. Anyway, let me go and grab 3 more iron out of there. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the, or not 3 iron, 3 copper. That's going to get me more of the copper cables. So rows of copper cables on the top and bottom, redstone on the sides, and refined iron in the middle gives me the electronic circuit. Now, if I put an electronic circuit in the middle, an RE battery in the bottom, and then this inverted U of steel, I get the mining drill. And then if I move the RE battery there, and then that steel to there, that gives me the chainsaw. Now, the bad news is I do not have a way to actually power either of these 2 devices, so they're going into the storage for the time being. Let me think. There is something I can do, I think. Yeah, I'll go ahead and craft myself some sticks. Carry one on me. Go ahead and put up my 4 stacks of creosote oil. I know this set of chests over here could probably stand to be sorted out, but it is not a priority for me, alright? Anyway, let me go ahead and get a stick. Or is it the other way around? Ah! Silver on top of the stick, and that gives me the athame. Now, I'm going to go and grab my armor out of here. Do I have a more regular sword? I might not. See, skeleton, slime, blaze. Yeah, I think I have a cow one, which I must have left up there. I'll grab another soul shard. I'll also go ahead and grab my skeleton shard. Yeah, let's see here. So there's my athame. I've got my armor. Should be good. It would appear that I do not have a sword. So let me go ahead and grab, 2 rubies will do, I think. So go ahead and stick 2 rubies, gives me a ruby sword. Let me think. I've also got all of my steak down there. I'm going to go ahead and use this enchanting table. Can you enchant the athame? Yes, I can. I think the maximum I can get as far as level with the setup is 8. And that gets me knockback. That's... Considering that the athame is my most effective weapon against Endermen, I really didn't want knockback there. Alright. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head back downstairs. Sundown is not too far away. I want to make sure I'm in a relatively safe hunting area away from everything else before I actually start hunting tonight. There we go. Because the feature of tonight's hunt is going to be the Endermen. Which is actually why I crafted the athame. And why I was kind of pissed that it gave me knockback. Alright, but anyway, I'm going to make my way through the desert over here. Mine the cacti. Excuse me. Alright, we can see the moon starting to rise. Let me make sure that this terrain gets loaded properly. I'm going to go ahead and put on my armor. Make sure that my theme is in my hand. Turn on mobs. Looks like more than a few underground. I'm really needing an Enderman on the surface. Alright. I'm hoping one will show up on my minimap before too much longer. Okay. All of those mobs underground. I'm guessing that's a more or less restricted area for mob spawns. Please tell me I can get an Enderman on the surface. I don't want zombies. I don't want creepers. I don't want skeletons. I want Endermen. You know what? I'll take this empty soul shard off my hotbar. Oh, wait. No, I'll put it back on the hotbar. I see Enderman. I see Enderman. It's kind of unfortunate that they're in a gaggle of, other mobs. Yes, there we go. There we go. Alright. There we go. Ha-ha! Aha! Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't want that. There we go. Alright. It actually doesn't look like I'm doing too bad on the Enderman spawns. I guess they're more likely to spawn in the desert. Aha! Excellent. Excellent. Now kill the skeleton. There we go. Kill the spider while I'm at it. There's another spider. Alright, maybe I should eat. I'm in relative safety, so I can eat. Aha, there we go. Another skeleton. Aha. Alright, not too bad. Creeper. Bye-bye, creeper. Alright. I'm trying to think. What's my worst case scenario? Worst case scenario at this point is that that's the last of the, whatchamacallums, Endermen that I'm able to spawn. I do have 4 Ender Pearls, which will get me, somewhere, I think. There we go. Ah, that was not what I wanted. There's going to be creeper holes all over this desert, I'm sorry to say. Ah, wow. That was, well, that was a bit stunning. Alright, now I need to get this creeper first. Alright. There we go. Now I can get my skeleton over here. Now, a lot of skeletons. I am not going to be short of their mob drops anytime soon. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should consider eating again just to heal up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Well, that's not too bad. Wait, there's another Enderman over there. They got a creeper guarding them. So let's see if I can't get the creeper first. Then the Enderman. There we go. Ah, crud. There we go. There we go. Let's see, what time is it? It's about midnight. Ah! Damn it. Well, at least that beehive dropped the bees when it got blown up by the creepers. That's probably about the only good thing about that. That said, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish off this hunt off camera, and then I'll return in the morning with, I'll return in the morning with whatever I've got. Alright, it's morning, the hunt is over. I've managed to get 7 ender pearls off of 9 endermen. Obviously I've had some trouble with creepers and whatnot, but that said, there are a couple of, for the next build I'm thinking I want 10, so I might do another enderman hunt off camera. In fact, I'm actually inclined to do just that. I seem to have an issue with my iron chest plate. Since it doesn't seem to have actually deleted, I'm just going to go ahead and delete it from the world. Because, frankly, it's dead. It's no longer useful to me. So, off camera, between this episode and next, I'm going to go ahead, expand that area up there. I'm thinking of building out bigger circle areas off in that direction from my current platform. I also, like I said, need to do another Enderman hunt because I do need more Ender Pearls. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. I can do some more material processing. I might even set up a place to plant some of those rubber trees. Maybe not yet. I don't know. I'll have to decide. I haven't decided yet on that. But at any rate, this has been Ingenarius Cuborum. See you next time, everybody.